Good morning and welcome to today's reflection. I've been thinking about what the Queen said recently when she was overheard saying something like, "It's all right when they use words, but it's the actions that we need," or something like that. Then there were the words which she used at the start of the climate COP26 convention, which of course is still going on. Again, this is not word for word, but she said something like, "Governments and politicians do things which they think the people want now, whereas to be statesmen or stateswomen, they do things for our children and our children's children." And it reminded me, all too often, our actions do not match our words. We're quick to point the finger when we spot hypocrisy. Yet sometimes we can fall into the same trap. How many companies and organisations use fancy mission or vision statements to get our business, but so often fail to match up to them? You often find out when you phone up to complain about a problem or some aspect of the service which has failed to live up to the high standards you were promised. It reminded me of an item which I've slightly adapted. It's in a book by Reverend Dr. Mark Stibb and his friend J. John, who tend to write humorous anecdotes. And they were wondering about what might happen if we had to contact God via voicemail. Would it go something like this? "Thank you for calling my father's house. Your call is important to us. Please select one of the following options. Press 1 for requests. Press 2 for Thanksgiving. Press 3 for complaints. Press 4 for all other inquiries." And what if God used that familiar excuse? "I'm sorry, all our angels are particularly busy helping other saints right now. However, your prayer is important to us and will be answered in the order it was received. There are 35 people in front of you, but please stay on the line." And this might be followed by, "If you'd like to speak to Gabriel, press 1, or Michael, press 2. For a directory of all other angels, press 3. If you would like to hear King David sing a psalm while you are holding, press 4. And to find out if a loved one has been assigned to heaven, press 5, enter his or her national insurance number, then press the pound key," etc. Fortunately, God doesn't use voicemail, and we can be assured that our prayers are heard, even if they are not answered immediately, or in the way that we would like. Even more reassuring is the fact that God's mission statement, or vision, however you describe it, is to restore his loving relationship with all of us. We can cling to the fact that God's love for us and his mission remain consistent. Perhaps we just need to be consistent and persistent when we pray for others and ourselves, and to be careful to match our actions to our words as we go about our daily lives. Loving God, we are thankful that we don't have to use voicemail or modern technology to get in touch. Forgive us when we don't get in touch as often as we should do. Thank you that you are faithful and reliable. Help us to strive to make sure that our actions are as good as our words. Amen.